What's going on, everybody? If you're watching this channel, please make sure to subscribe, like this video if you learn something. But I get this question a lot from people that watch my channel or just basically online on my Facebook page or Instagram page. That what do I feed my dogs? Why are they like the way they are? And how do I get my dogs to be like that? Well, first, it's really nothing that you feed for them to look the way they are, as far as being massive genetically. So the dogs are genetically, I would say, predispositioned to be as big as they can be through nutrition, but it doesn't take like anything special. You can feed them just regular anything dog food, and they will get to the potential they are, as long as you're not starving them or stun their growth by, if they get sick or whatever. If they're healthy and you just feed them regular dog food, and they eat it, and they stay at a steady weight, they're gonna grow to the maximum potential that the pedigree or their genetics gonna be. But to answer the questions of other nutritions for dogs, like how do you keep the weight on dogs? What kind of food do I feed my dogs, or during show times, or during off times, or during conditioning and stuff like that? This is what I do. This is what I feed my dogs. There are different seasons to what I feed my dogs. So basically, I'm gonna start out with the winter. The winter, I like to keep my dog a little thicker than they used to are, because you know what, it keeps them a little warmer. It's colder outside. We live in the Midwest, so temperature get down really really low, in the negatives. So some people keep their dogs in a kennel building, or some people keep their dogs in the house. It's still the same thing. Your dog still gotta go out, and it's still cold. So for me in the winter, I feed a 50-50 mix of raw and dog food. That keeps my dog's weight on. Now, people ask me what kind of kibble do I feed, as far as kibble wise. I've been feeding my dogs. I've tried a bunch of stuff. I tried, as you start out, you try pedigree. You try retriever, you try all these store brands, you try farm and fleet stuff, you try Purina stuff, you try dog chow, you try everything. I tried from the cheapest food of $15 a bag to the most expensive food, which is $120 a bag. So it can go from Origin, which is like $100, or between 60 to 120 bucks a bag, or you can go for the cheap stuff like Alpo and stuff, between like $15 to $25 of a 15-pound bag. But this is what I feed my dogs. I feed a 80 10 and 10 mix of raw, which is 80% beef, 10% organs and stuff like that, and 10% bone meal. And then I feed my dog Diamond Extreme Athlete. I've never had an issue with that brand of food. It rarely gets any type of recalls, and it keeps on weight very, very, very nicely for the winter. Even through the summer, if but I don't like to keep my dogs that heavy during the summer, because it's hot here. It gets hot here, humid. So the less weight on them, the better. So, but to keep your dog on a steady and thick looking size wise for the winter, I use Diamond Extreme Athlete mixed with raw. And a lot of people say don't mix raw with kibble. I've done it for the last 9 years, and I've never had an issue with anything with my dogs, as far as diet wise, or they having any issues, stuff like that. So I've been doing that. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do. I'm just saying that's what I do. So take it how it is. You guys can try that. If that works for you, it doesn't work for you, you can try that. So for show, so like I have let's say if Rocco's going up for a show within the next 2 months and stuff like that, I start him. I take him off that diet and I give him raw, and I give him Muscle Bully vitamins. You can use this every day if you want, but I put him on Muscle Bully vitamins because Muscle Bully vitamins really conditions your dog's coat. It, for some reason, whatever ingredients it has in there is really healthy for them. The coats come out shiny and blinging it up. So even the raw alone doesn't do it that much. So the Muscle Bully vitamins really do help it out. If you guys are interested in buying that, I will link it below for you guys if you guys are interested. And then I just feed him raw, and really that's it. Muscle Bully vitamins and straight raw. You can throw in some fish oil and stuff like that, but I usually don't have to with the Muscle Bully vitamins. But if you don't have the Muscle Bully vitamins, I suggest you put in some fish oil for coat and stuff like that. But 10 raw is what I feed my dogs when it comes to showtime. And then for the summer, I cut down the dogs' food a lot. I feed them maybe like 75% of what they usually eat during the winter. The weight stays on steady. It shrinks them down a little bit, but it keeps them a lot more lean, a little leaner, and more fit. Good for the winter. Good for the summer. They breathe better. Less weight to carry around. It's hot out there, so it's better for them. All the food that I used to use a lot when they were first coming out was Taste of the Wild. But I find that Taste of the Wild keep your dog too lean. I mean, they keep them at a good weight, but just not the way I liked how they look. So I went away from that and been using Diamond Extreme Athlete. But the thing about Taste of the Wild is it definitely gives your dog a shiny coat also. But I don't like the trade-off of keeping them a little bit on the leaner side. So I've been using 80 raw and Diamond Extreme Athlete. So that's really. I've tried Origin for show. If you can afford Origin for all your dogs, I mean, if you're, then do it. If you don't have access to raw, because that is a really good brand of food and really good food. But we have multiple dogs to feed, so it's cost effective way to to buy raw. Raw is just as good as that, or even better. But they just sell raw for a lot less than Origin. So that's really all. There's no really secret to what we feed over here and stuff like that. That's it. That's all we do. A lot of people ask me how, and I be joking around, say I give them rice, or I give them pho, or I give them balut. Look up balut. It was just a joke, but that's really it. So if you guys learn anything, give me a like. Let me know what else you guys need to hear. Just ask the question below, and I'll be sure to answer you guys. All right? Peace. Bye.